to my review of Carnelian12. Carnelian12 is an opportunity that is now going viral. It is an online platform for investing digital funds, and which provides tools to expand your network globally. I will start this review by highlighting an ad I currently have running to market Carnelian12. This is the ad you are currently viewing, and as you can see, I compare it to LiveGood. In LiveGood, you invest $49.95 at the outset. You now also continue to invest $9.95 every single month. The irony of it all is that only sponsors actually earn very fast in LiveGood, while others have to wait quite a long period of time before they earn any significant amount. Compare it, however, to Carnelian12. In Carnelian12, all you have to do is invest a minimum of $12. You recover whatever capital you invest in 8 business days. You earn a 44% return on your investment in 12 business days. Your investment gets doubled in 27 business days. To look at it annually, you actually earn 986% return on investment per annum. You can withdraw your accrued earnings every single day, inclusive of the capital portion, which is prorated. It has a 3-level affiliate program, and the minimum required to withdraw actually is just $1. The 3-level affiliate program enables you to earn at a rate of 5 to 1 on your first level, second level, and third level consecutively. While an advantage, you don't really need to recruit. It's not necessary to succeed. Okay, let's now go over to the home page of Carnelian12. We are right now on the home page of Carnelian12, and as you can see here, it clearly states earn 12% daily for 12 business days. Actually, Carnelian12 trades in cryptocurrencies, specifically Bitcoin, Tron, which is TRX, and the USDT, the TRSC20 network version. Carnelian12 trades the cryptocurrency market on a short-term basis using R, that is artificial intelligence. It's therefore able to make a substantial profit given the short-term mode of the trading combined with the R technology. Now let's go over the home page of Carnelian12. As you can see here, is always stated the current price of Bitcoin. Of course, it's dynamic, so it changes depending on the market situation at any given point. This slogan is there: no promises but profits, since 2022. Let's go down and see the information we have. It says you get a 144% return in less than 3 weeks. Actually, it's a 44% return in less than 3 weeks. The 100 that adds to the 44% is actually your own capital, implying that you will recover your capital, which is 100%, and make an additional 44% return within 3 weeks. They say 3 weeks because income is not credited during the weekend. It is credited from Monday to Friday. Therefore, Monday to Friday, that's the first week. Another Monday to Friday, that's the second week. And then in the third week, in between Monday and Tuesday, you get your investment back, in addition to also earning a 44% return on investment. Actually, you recover your capital within 8 business days. So the additional 4 days is just for you to now earn the 44% return on investment. Let's look at the information here. If you are to sign up, what you are required to do is to insert your username here, insert your email, and then password, your password again, and then these are the cryptocurrencies they trade in. So what you are required to insert here is your payout wallets. That is your payout wallet information. That is what you are required to insert here. Here is security PIN. That is the PIN you would like to use to be able to enable you to make withdrawals. Let's go further down. It's stated here, as I said earlier, that Carnelian12 is a contemporary online platform for investing digital funds with tools to expand your network globally. It states here the number of days it has been online, that is 131 days. This is the number of users currently. You have 6,024 users. You have funds deposited so far as $2,582,196. And then $196. Let's see further information we can see on the website. Okay, here it states the affiliate program, the returns based on the affiliate program. That is, you earn 5% on your first level, 2% on your second level, and then 1% on your third level. Let's go down here. Here you find the top 12 leaderboard. So funds deposited, the highest funds deposited, you can see, for example, is by username Cedric Harris. It's from US, and deposited so far is $29,509.61. Is the highest deposited so far. Your revenue paid, you can also see it here when you click this revenue paid slot. Network bills, you see it here. Then largest deposit within the last 24 hours, you see it here. It's stated currently, for example, is $7,999.99, which is 99 cents. So that's the largest deposit within the last 24 hours. Top payout within 7 days, you can see it, is $5,104.45. Top referral paid all time, it's $730. And here you can see they have a slot for showing the live deposits. That is, as deposits are brought into the system, it's reflected here on a real-time basis. So also, as payouts are made within the system to members, you can see it here, it's reflected on a live basis. Here you find the community feedback by members, of course, who are currently within the system. You can see this, it says, oh wow, I love C12, thank you. Another one says, very interesting on how it works, but once you understand it, you're more than likely to invest more. This person says, awesome. This person said, great revolution. No one challenged about Carnelian12 concept. What a logic. 12% by 12 days. I like it too much. That's the information here. Here you find the information about people who joined also on a real-time basis. For example, Miles joined from Canada 17 minutes ago. Danny joined from South Africa 20 minutes ago. It is important to state that your role in Carnelian12 is that of an investor and not a trader. Carnelian12 does the trading and gives you the return on your own investment. Now, before I go over to my dashboard on a live basis, let me show you this image of transactions I've done during a trial period. I was trying to do a test run of the system. I've been in the system now for 1 month. As I said, actually the company started about 4 months ago, specifically 130 days ago. And I did a test run within the last 1 month I've been in, and to confirm the authenticity of this system and to see how it runs. So I, of course, invested a small amount and brought it in little tranches to be able to see how each particular transaction runs. And what you are seeing now is the various transactions I did, and these transactions, so I'm showing it now in this image format, is that they are no longer available on the dashboard, since once your transaction terminates, having used 12 days, it's wiped off from the dashboard. So each of these transactions have been wiped off from the dashboard. But now, commencing yesterday, I've started investing in larger tranches, because I have much more confidence in the system, and I can see the returns are well worth it. So let me just show this image to let you see what the transactions I did in the past was like, and the way the system runs. So here you see, for example, each of these represents a particular transaction. Therefore, whatever funds you bring in is reflected on one line. This is another transaction. This is another transaction. This is another funds deposit. This is another funds deposit. So here, what is stated here is usually the returns you will earn on a daily basis. It runs for 12 days, as I said, for you to recover both your capital and make a 44% return on your investment. So here, for example, I invested $15 and I was earning 1.66 or thereabout, as I can see here, on a daily basis, such that by the time you multiply this by 12, it should give you this $15 plus 44% on your return, which represents your return on investment. So here, for example, is showing that I've been accrued income for 11 days. It remains only 1 day to go. Here it shows that I've accrued income for 10 days. I have 2 days left, and that's why it's highlighted in orange, so that you can know that your investment is about running out, and if you wish, we'll bring in a new fund into the system to also earn your returns. So here, for example, I have 5 days remaining. It has run for 7 days, and I've been credited with 3.38 or thereabout, as I can see, on a daily basis, which if you multiply it by 12 should give you this investment of $30.21 plus your return on investment of 44%. Ditto for this and this too. I invested $33.72 and it gives me a return of $4.04 on a daily basis, which for 12 days will amount to this investment of $33.72 plus a return of 44%. Here is stated whatever type of digital currency you brought in. Here, for example, this is USDT. This is USDT. Here is Bitcoin. That's BTC. Here is BTC, and here is also BTC. So that's the way it's stated. So basically, this is the way the system runs. Okay, we are now live in my account, my Carnelian12 account. This is my dashboard. Before we go further, let me let you know that in case you are interested in joining this very profitable opportunity, you will find a link at the bottom of this video where you can sign up to this opportunity. And I will also go ahead and provide you with support via my forum. You also see another link to my forum, which I just set up for this opportunity, through which I can put you through such that you'll be able to be up and running within the shortest possible time. So let's now go on to looking at the dashboard. If you recollect, I told you that the previous transactions I did as a test run, they've all been wiped away because naturally, as I told you, each of these represents a transaction or a deposit you make. This is one transaction, this is one deposit, this is one deposit. So what happens is that when the deposit runs its full course of 12 days, it automatically gets deleted from the dashboard. Once this one runs its 12 days, it gets deleted from the dashboard. So these are new transactions I've inserted. As I told you, I now have more confidence in this system. I'm just able to introduce much larger deposits now. So looking at it, the first thing we should try to do is let's look at the profitability I had during the test run. Also note that during that test run, what I did was I left each deposit to run its full course, that is 12 days. I brought them in at different time periods. That is, I may bring one in today, bring one in 2 days time, bring another one in 3 days time, but I let each one run its full course so that I can fully test the system. So that is what I did. So let's now go to looking at the profitability from the test run. Okay, now to a computation of the profit I made while doing the test run with the small amount of funds I deposited or invested. But before we go into that, you can see this amount which has dropped into my dashboard. It was not there while we were looking at this dashboard some minutes ago, but it has now come in. I also expect that some others too will drop later in the day, like this one should drop. It's this now that has dropped. This one should drop later in the day. This one should drop later in the day, and this one too should drop into the dashboard later in the day. One thing you should know is that currently now is USDT that I've deposited. So that means that when they drop, everything will be here. Or if, for example, I deposited Tron, it will be here. If I deposited Bitcoin, it will be here. And then the total of these three is what comes here. So now to the computation. One thing we should take into consideration is, as I said, the previous transactions I did during the test run have all left, and they are no more on this dashboard, because as I told you, once the 12 days elapse, then they will drop off this dashboard. Once this one comes to 12 days, once this comes to 12 days, they will drop off the dashboard. So to be able to compute now what I made in terms of profit during the test run, we have to do some calculation. So what we should do now is look at this figure. This figure is the total amount of funds I've invested so far, while this is the total funds I've withdrawn so far. So to be able to know what I invested during the test run, what we need to do is take this away from this. So let's bring out the computer so that the calculator, so that we can do some calculation. So if we take 524.66, now we deduct 403.96, that gives us 120.7. So note that figure. That means that is the amount of funds I deposited to do the test run. I deposited $120.70 to do the test run. And as I said, I deposited it in small tranches, looking at each transaction as it goes and over the period of time. And I waited for all of them to be completely extinguished from the system. So note that figure. Let's now go to the computation of the amount of funds I have withdrawn. Now, if we go here, this is total withdrawn. But one thing we should take into consideration is the fact that I've introduced some funds now into the system, and actually I've withdrawn this one. For example, this one I've withdrawn. This is 2 days. This is 2 days. This one, 1 day. So to be able to know what I've withdrawn, so I would we deduct it from this. What we should now do is go to the statistics. So if we go to statistics, luckily this should be dropping in 2 hours, while this should be dropping in 6 hours or thereabout. This is the only one that I've withdrawn from the new funds. That is that has actually gone into my wallet. So that is 35.87. So if we go back to the dashboard, 35.87 total withdrawn now too far. So what we need to do is take away 35.87 from 209.57. So if we do 209.57 and we take away 35.87, that will give us 173.7. So that means that is the actual amount of funds I withdrew during the test run. So what we now need to do is look at the figure that I invested. Here it is, 120.7 based on our previous calculation. So what we need to do now is take away that of the figure 120.7. So what we need to do is take away now 120.7 from that 173.7, and we are left with $53. The implication of that is that what I made during the test run was $53. I invested $120.70, and I, of course, fully recovered the 120.7 cents and made a profit in excess again of $53. So if we want to calculate what our return on investment is, we just do 53 divided by 120.7, which is the funds I invested, which gives us, that's it, which gives us, this is by implication 43.9%, which is more or less 44%. And recollect that I said the return on investment is 44%. So that's it. Now to an explanation of the tabs and features on the Carnelian12 website. This is my dashboard again. As you can see, here you see stated the number of days that the opportunity has been online, 131 days. This is the amount deposited so far, $2,593,845. Here you can see frequently asked questions. If you need to know anything about that, then this is tech support. To access tech support, you just click on this. Here is information as to maybe deposits or your withdrawals. As you can see, congrats, this balance has been credited. This is this that has just been credited. Congrats, this has been credited, 6.6. Done your USD payout, you see the payout of $35.86. Congrats, this balance has been credited. This was 17, $18 credited. Your new deposits, you see, and then your new deposit, this has been confirmed. So you get information as to all the transactions you carry out on the website. Here, of course, is the username, and then let's go down again. Just as we showed on the image, we showed these are my new investments or deposits. As you can see, here is 49.49, and as I said, this one has just run 1 day. It means it still has 11 days to run, and then it's USDT that is the token or the denomination of the currency that is in use. So here again, this is 55.3. It's USDT that I deposited, and I expect this to drop soon. As I said, I have 11 days to go on this. 1 day is just used. Here, this is 2 days gone. That means this amount, $17.81, has dropped into my dashboard in the last 2 days, and I expect in the next 10 days for the same amount to draw. As I explained earlier, this amount that drops, by the time you multiply it by 12, will give you the combination of this one, which is your deposit, plus 44% return on this your deposit. That is what this multiplied by 12, this 17.81 multiplied by 12 will be. This detail for this one, you can see it has just run 2 days. It means I've received 1806 for 2 days, so I have 10 days for it to run, and that's that. Then let's go further and view other information. Here, if you want to deposit into the system, you click on this invest. What you do here is, depending on the currency you are depositing, if it's Bitcoin or if it's Tron, or which is TRX, or USDT, the TRC20 version, you click it and you put the amount you want to invest here. This populated as 12, which is the minimum. But for example, if you want to deposit 120, you just put 120. What this does for you is that this is the Bitcoin conversion. It means you are depositing Bitcoin. This is the current Bitcoin price, and this is the minimum. You can deposit a minimum of $12 and a maximum of $30,000. This shows you the amount that will drop into your dashboard every single day. That's 14.4. And at the end of the day, by the time you receive $14.4 for 12 days, it will give you 172.8. The implication of that is that at the end of 12 days, you would have made a profit of $52.80, which is this. If you deduct this 120 from this. Imagine, for example, if you deposit 1,200. The implication is that every single day, $144 will drop into your dashboard, and this multiplied by 12 will give you 1,728. That means at the end of 12 days, you would have made a profit of 528. One thing that is important that you note is that this system or the opportunity does not allow compounding within the system. That is, you have to withdraw your funds and then redeposit or reinvest into the system. That is done for the stability of the system and also for security. The implication of that is that it can introduce, or it will introduce, extra charges in terms of transfer fees. That is why it's important that you go for the minimal transfer fees on exchanges such as Binance. If you do that, the transaction fees is infinitesimal, and it will not materially affect the profit. So if we are depositing or investing TRX, is also pre-populated here. That is, the minimum is pre-populated. That is $12. The equivalent in TRX is 178.8108 TRX. This is the conversion between TRX and dollars is 0.07, and again the minimum and maximum figures you can deposit. Here it shows you that again, if you deposit $12 equivalent of a TRX, you earn $1.44, and in 12 days time that will come to $17.28. If you take away this from this, you have $5.28 as your profit. So again, we can say, supposing you deposit 1,200, it means every single day 144 will drop into your dashboard. Multiply by 12 will give you 1,728, and that is equivalent of 528 profit. Ditto for USDT, you can do your various simulations. Now let's go to the withdraw tab. Now if you want to withdraw, all you need to do is insert the amount. In fact, the amount would have been populated, that is the total amount you have. It's because currently I don't have a BTC. Let's go to, you can see USDT for example. Remember the amount that has dropped into my dashboard. This is it. So you see it's pre-populated already. By the end of the day, I would have accumulated much more, and so that will just be pre-populated there. And all I need to do is, if I want to withdraw the total, I just confirm the request to withdraw. If I don't want to withdraw the entire amount, I can reduce the amount to whatever amount I want, and then I can draw that. Of course, this is my address stated, and of course you have to insert your security PIN before you confirm your request. You are able to withdraw 3 times a day, so that is the current situation. Let's now go to statistics. This statistics tab shows you a lot of information. It shows you all the withdrawals you have. As I told you, you can see I have these ones in transit, these 2. It should hit my account now in 1 hour's time. This one should hit in about 6 hours time. It should hit my wallet. These ones have already hit my wallet. I've withdrawn all this. You can see over time I've withdrawn all this. Then the revenue which hits your dashboard every single day is, you'll find it here. You can see that 5.94 that just hit my dashboard, and all the other ones too that have hit my dashboard over time. You can see them here listed here. You can even go to 2, 3, 4. I mean, if you want to open up various serial numbers, then the deposits I've made over time again is stated here. Once you can see, these are the deposits over the period of time that I've made, both during the time I was testing and just since yesterday now when I commenced real investment. So let's now go to, okay, that's statistics. Affiliate just shows us the number of affiliates you have and the investments they've made so far. Settings, what does settings show us? Testing shows you the, of course, your details, and then 2-factor authentication. As I said, if you want it to enable it, you enable. It's not currently enabled in my own. I didn't enable it. I still use the security PIN. So these are your wallets. Very important thing currently is that they don't allow you to change your wallet address. Once you insert it, to be able to change it, you have to link support. The support will now help you change it. Of course, that's for security purposes. So basically, that's a run through of the entire Carnelian12 operations, and obviously it's a very profitable opportunity. One can make money very, very fast. I therefore invite you over. Please come in and bring your deposits, and you can also recruit, as I said, so that you also earn affiliate commissions. And you'll see a link just below where you can sign up to this wonderful opportunity. You also see another link to a forum I just set up for Carnelian12, so that I can put new entrants through so that they hit the ground running very fast. Thank you once again for viewing my Carnelian12 opportunity, and I welcome you and look forward to seeing you on the inside. Thank you.